Do I lie? Give me 10 minutes. Yeah, yeah, man. I can't think of back a little, you know.
Daddy didn't know it's going on the look. The big day show.
Guys, in the last 2 months, I've lost 4 persons due to heart attack and stroke. A very good friend of mine by the name of Paul goes to an affiliate church. Another one, Calvin Carr, he got a major stroke and died. Another friend of mine, a soldier, well, she did not succumb to her stroke, but it has left her not being able to walk nor speak, and it's just been like that. And then I learned just this week, a young convert from my church who just came to church, just got baptized and got converted, and you know, he's living for the Lord. Got a stroke yesterday, died, Radam. So it pushes me to talk to my people, right? There are 5 main things that contributes to heart attack and stroke. By the way, let me tell you, statistically, empirical data shows that 16 people die every day in Jamaica from heart disease. If 16 people die every day in Jamaica from heart disease, and we're just 3 million people, everybody who sees this video in 3 months know a handful of people who met their demise by stroke or heart attack. Everybody here, because the country is small. So what can we do to mitigate this? All right, 5 things. Number 1, cut the salt intake. Right? We're supposed to be consuming 2,300 milligrams of salt per day. Per day, guys. We have 2,300 milligrams. We have 4,000 milligrams of salt in one meal. You get that? The average individual in Jamaica is consuming 4 extra cups of salt a year. If you do that in 10 years, it's 40 cups of salt extra. You're going to be hypertensive. That goes without saying. And when our pressure starts to increase, we do not understand what it really means, because it has implications for everything in our body. You know, men, it includes your erection. If you have hypertension, you're struggling with an erection, because it means that the blood vessels, the coronary arteries are stiff and inflexible due to the level of sodium that your body has to deal with. And it also indicates that there is a difficulty of blood flowing to the penis to get it stiff. So it impacts all of our body. Get that? So cut the amount of salt. Number 2, get before midnight's rest. 1 hour's rest before midnight is 1.5 to 2 hours rest. Get that? So try to get into bed before midnight, that you can get before midnight's rest, because at midnight your brain emits a toxic chemical called beta amyloid. It's a cancerous protein. And the more your brain releases that chemical, is the longer you're able to live. Get that? And you're aging more gracefully. Right? Number 4, do water. People are struggling with water. 50% of the blood is water. So if you're not drinking water, you're not making fresh blood. And you need the constitution of the blood to be of such that it can go through the blood vessels. Get that, guys? You gotta. Right? Number 4 is exercise. Now, you don't have to be in the gym lifting up heavyweights like us. But the beauty about exercise, guys, listen to this, is that it creates endorphins. What are endorphins? In your endocrine gland, there are different hormones that trigger different functionality in the body. The hormone endorphin is a happy chemical, so it's a stress relief. So it helps to mitigate cortisol, which is a bad hormone that induces fat and lethargy. Right? So if you don't want to come to the gym, if you're not a gym person, go swimming, go walking, go jogging, but do some physical exercise 3 to 4 times a week, because this reduces the level of toxicity in your bloodstream and it creates endorphins that keeps you happier and less stressed. Stress is the #1 killer. The last thing I'll talk about is the importance of a good fatty acid, good fat, avocado, omega-3 fatty acids, right? And good protein, good clean protein. Remember that the heart is a muscle. If the heart is not getting sufficient protein, the heart muscle is going to get weak. Remember that the body is pulling from the muscles, protein from the muscles. The best way to preserve the heart or to preserve your muscles is to intake protein. When the body can't find sufficient protein from your muscles, it pull it from the heart. So a heart attack is really the body eating itself. So men, do 100 grams of protein a day. Ladies, do 80 grams of protein a day. If you're confused about the protein, we can help with that. And the omega-3 fatty acids. Clean omega-3 that helps to clean the coronary arteries of plaque and increase flexibility. Right, guys? The last thing I'll say to us is watch the oils we use. There's a lot of myth out there that people don't understand. There's a proliferation of people now using olive oil to fry food. You don't want to do that because olive oil has a very low melting point, no low breaking point. So it's best to use coconut oil, cold pressed coconut oil, the best oil to use to fry foods. But soya oil, corn oil, olive oil, you don't want to use those oils to fry food because they break easily and some restaurants actually reuse them. So it's best to cook your own food at your home using coconut oil. Olive oil is good. Just take a tablespoon at room temperature and have it. It's very good. But if you heat it up, bad for you. Alright? I trust this helps somebody. Alright? I'll ask a favor of you. Please to go to my YouTube page. It's Windell Rankin at 9635. Windell Rankin, WINDELLRANKI.